To another week of predictions and results. I'm here with Darren and Chris.
Hello.
Let's get to it. First thing
Cool.
we'll do is go through last week's results, see how we did, add it to the league table, and then we'll get on to the predictions for this week's fixtures. Let's see how we did. I don't keep track of this. I don't think either of you two actively keep track of it. Do you think you've done well this week? Because I can't even remember a single result I've put in
I
here.
know one result, and I didn't get it right.
So I was watching the football quite heavily last weekend, and I don't know what this whole sort of competition has started in me, but I've started supporting other teams that I shouldn't have. But
It's when
no,
Leicester are in next season, and you're
they can
going,
do
come
what
on, the opposition
they
team.
can do whatever they want, mate. At the minute, we can't even beat Ryan Reynolds, so don't worry about it.
They might struggle getting back to the.
Right, well, let's have a look then. First game of the weekend last weekend was Brentford versus Man United.
Oh yes.
Oh,
I
and
know this one.
Christopher has got a home win straight away.
This was the one I was actually watching, and I was like,
And you picked that
I
over a
said
Man United win as well.
Yeah, I had
Yeah.
no choice.
Yeah,
I
but
went
Man...
first.
No, I went first on this one, and I went draw.
I remember saying I had no faith in Man U.
Oh, you missed Bruno's penalty then. Oh,
That is outrageous.
unbelievable. But
Well,
hey,
Chris gets
take
another
this.
point. Good job he's not already winning. Brighton versus Chelsea. Probably should have the results up, shouldn't I? Because I actually don't know. Did
Do
Brighton
you not
win
know?
this?
Yes, 3-1. Chelsea at the Manchester United
Oh, yeah, I
Arms.
can't remember. Yeah, well, again.
Shock.
Right, so that is me, and I picked second on that one, so I'm pretty happy. No, I picked last on that one. I was stuck with the Brighton one. Oh no, that's
Yeah, I
a
think that's.
yeah. Daz,
I can't
Chris
even.
went first on that. You went first on that one. Then it would have been Daz, and then me.
Yep.
Right, Palace Liverpool. We'll skip over this one. Don't worry about this one.
I don't think this game happened.
Yes.
But
Let's choose
yeah, but
it.
you were last on this one, so you were stuck with a Palace win. Congrats, I
Yes.
guess.
Yes, boys.
Told you they were the bogey team.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about that one, do we? It is what it is, and
What is going on?
yeah,
Can't even beat a Turkish team now.
I know. To be fair, that Turkish team is unbeaten with like 7 wins in 7.
Yeah, but their European record is horrific,
I mean, they're only
even
lost.
at home.
Yeah, it's fine. Right, next Leeds versus Bournemouth. It was a draw. Darren.
Let's go.
Darren gets the draw.
Called it.
I didn't watch any of these or see anything of these games, so um, to be fair, that was
I
a
think it was a
home win until the
pretty dire game.
93rd minute when Bournemouth scored an equaliser. Outrageous. Man City versus Burnley. We've got a home win for Chris. Yeah, brilliant. Cheers. Forest versus Sunderland. We have a Sunderland win here, which is Chris again.
Oh.
You know when you just like
he's got
I'm not
4 out of 6. This is outrageous.
Ridiculous.
Hey Mark, how's it going?
Put my feet up.
Right, Spurs versus Wolves. What did Chris do? He went for a draw. There's no way. And it was a draw. There's just no way.
It was a draw.
This is awful. Right, Villa versus Fulham.
I'll go last.
You might be getting punished soon. So Chris can't lose this week. He won 5 last week. What does he win this week? Right, Villa versus Fulham. It was a home win. Hey, Darren.
In your face, Chris.
I picked first on that one as well.
I knew Villa would come strong one week.
Newcastle versus Arsenal. It is an away win, which is a Darren.
Let's go.
Were you not last on that one, Daz?
Yep. I was. No, I was first on that
one. Oh, first on that one.
Yeah.
And then Everton versus West Ham. I need to stop sitting on the fence, clearly, by the way, because there is not as many draws as I'd like. Oh, are you in Blackpool already? I thought you didn't go till tomorrow. Ah, nice. Yeah, I'm good, thank you, mate. There's like some Twitch event or streaming event or something in Blackpool this weekend, which Mark's at.
Oh, nice.
Enjoy, mate. Enjoy.
I can't remember what it's called, Mark. Tell me what it's called, because he did say about me going one like next year or something. Right, Everton versus West Ham was a draw, and that is Darren. I got
go.
1. Right, well, that's the
Well
end of
done,
this
Jamie.
series. We're going to come
Well
back in
done, Jamie.
26-27 season. Thanks for watching. Appreciate your support. Peace.
I'll just sit here with my
Right, so
poodle voice.
Chris, it's easier to
Maybe
get. Right,
come back
Darren
with
got
the Sunday games
4.
on Monday night
Boy.
games. Well, let's go.
Yeah, you did
Darren
just
got
to start the
4.
ones, mate.
I got 1. Chris got another 5. So I'm not going to show you
There's only one between me and
league
Daz then.
table.
Jesus.
Yeah, Darren caught up at the end. Go away. Yeah, Daz caught up at the end. He got the last 3. So up until that last 3. Oh, it's Play Expo. Andy's coming up tomorrow. Oh, okay, fine. Enjoy, mate, and I guess
Hey,
get
Daz, it's not about how
bladdered.
you start though, it's about how you finish.
Yeah, exactly.
Right,
No messing around.
Random
week
generate the
7,
wheel.
we got the wheel.
It's gonna land on Jamie because he needs
It
one.
doesn't matter. Right, Chris goes first.
Yeah, he does.
So it's Chris, and then it's
Darren.
We'll watch
Well,
it
Yeah,
okay.
stop.
go
But
last once.
That would have been 3 weeks in a row, wouldn't it?
Chris, Darren,
sir.
Jamie. Let's be honest, boys. I might have a better chance this week if I'm just what the stuff that's left.
Let's pick
Right.
up the scraps, mate. Let's pick up the scraps.
So this week's fixtures before an international break. Boo!
Oh, he's such a.
Friday night football. Bournemouth versus Fulham. So I need to get this video out tomorrow. Bournemouth
You do.
versus Fulham. Chris, you're up first. What are you going for, mate?
Bournemouth, Fulham. Bournemouth have been flying. Captain Semenyo in my FPL.
Oh, spoiler
Up
alert.
the cherries. Let's go for a big Bournemouth win.
Cool. Sounds good. Darren?
Chris once again has stolen my choice. So I'm going
Stealing.
for the
I'm
next
gonna
best
steal your
thing.
choice.
I'm going for a draw. I don't see Fulham winning.
See,
Very hit and miss.
I think this is a draw. See, I know Bournemouth are flying, but I think Fulham are underrated and have done better than we thought. So I'm more than happy. Would I have picked a Fulham win? Probably not. But I'm not upset about it because I think if Fulham win, nobody will go, "Oh my god, where did that come from?"
Anyone's
It'll
going first in
perfectly.
that, picking on current form, or picking Bournemouth.
Yeah, I think so.
Go
Darren, you're up first. Leeds versus Spurs.
I'm going to go for an away win, please.
I think that makes sense.
Yeah,
I
I think.
don't want to chicken out and go on for draws, but I'm going to go for a draw. I didn't let Darren tell why he was going to go for an away win.
Because it's Spurs.
Probably just speaks for itself, doesn't it? Really.
I mean, you look at the overall match itself. I don't know the history between these two. Spurs played midweek, had a quick trip to see Santa and come back. So whether that's going to be a factor.
I just don't think it will because it was a tough fought game. I get that, but
It's got 3G pitch, mate. It's hard on the knees.
yeah, but these are professional footballers. They've got they've got a really good manager. They've got rotation. Leeds seem to be doing well against the teams around them, which is exactly what you need if you're going to be fighting
Yeah.
relegation. You look at the Arsenal game, and it was less well. Spurs aren't Arsenal level, but you'd fancy Spurs. So I'll go for the draw as it's the best option left. And let's be honest, if Leeds go all out defence, and this is a 0-0 1-1, it could happen.
Up the mighty Leeds. Let's rock. We all love Leeds. Let's go for that win. But I don't see it, but I'll take it.
Chris with 2 home wins to start the weekend off already. He's not getting the next one though. Arsenal versus West Ham. No, it's not. I get a go at first. I'm going for a home win. I think Arsenal will beat West Ham. I don't think it's going to be as comfortable as people think. I think on paper, you look at this fixture this season and go, well, it's going to be a 4-0, a 5-0. It could get really ugly. But West Ham, new manager. I really like Nuno. So, yeah. Arsenal win on the back of their midweek heroics as well. Christopher.
They didn't play too well midweek.
But they won.
They got the job done.
Yeah, they just need to win. So
somehow made them favourites for the Premier League title. which is
Well,
quite strange.
but that's hand in hand with Liverpool's form. They've gone. Liverpool have lost 2 games all season. Well, they're clearly not going to win the title, and they might not. But it's
We've
not going
clearly
to be
seen.
because we've just lost 2 games. It'll be because we don't win other games throughout the season.
I think that, and based on the fact that they beat Newcastle, which have been a very good team for the past few
Yeah, but
seasons,
so did
may
Liverpool. It's fine.
have accentuated
Liverpool beat
that.
Arsenal and Newcastle.
Yeah.
I'm only joking. I'm playing.
Obviously, that goes down in the stats, but it was just an amazing free kick. Obviously, that won you that game. But I
What
think
are you going
overall,
for, Chris, for the Arsenal West Ham?
Arsenal, West Ham, London Derby, Nuno draw. I don't usually go for draws. I don't like draws, but we'll take the draw. I think Arsenal are too much. They've got literally enough on the bench that they're able to bring on to change 3, 4, 5 players without affecting too much of the team. But I'll take a Nuno back 10.
There. Daz, you're stuck with an away win, mate.
Yep.
Any chance?
The
Yep.
Nuno we trust.
All the chance. 1-0 West Ham.
Jared Bowen
Bit
penalty or
wonder, but
something?
Yeah, it's going to be fine. Confident. Happy with this
Jared-
pick.
To be fair, between Bowen, Paqueta, someone like a Wilson or Fulkrug getting in and around and being a bit of dirty, the dark arts, it's possible.
Not James Ward-Prowse, no.
Well, he got dropped by Nuno because he was on loan, weren't he, at Forest last year? Didn't get played. So to James Ward-Prowse, he's probably gutted that Nuno's come in.
Yes.
Right, Chris, you're up first. Man United versus Sunderland.
Oh, now if you
This is a
told me
tough
about
one.
this match at the start of the season, you kind of would have been. It wouldn't have been as tough based on current form. Sunderland arguably started the best out of the three that have come up. I swear
I
they're in
don't
the
think
top
it's arguable,
four,
mate. I think it's absolutely a fact. I think
currently in the
Sunderland have looked
Champions
very
League
good.
spot. Man United doing Man United things. What would have helped if Man United had won their previous game, because then you know they wouldn't have won the game after, because they can't win 2 games in a row.
Yeah, but if they had won Brentford, they would have won 2 games in a row. So you probably
Yeah,
couldn't
exactly.
push it to a 3, right?
I really want to go Sunderland.
Do it, mate.
I really
You're
wanna
the
go.
boss for this pick.
But I think,
At Old Trafford, are you going
yeah,
Sunderland
I
or?
think Man United will push back on it. They always seem to find a weird way of coming back, bouncing back after these things. It's just no. I'm going Sunderland. I'm talking myself out of it. Stick me on Sunderland.
Yes, lad. First
Up
one's
the
in.
Black
Gone
Cats.
for it.
Daz, what are you going for, mate? You've got a home win, so a Man United win or a draw.
I'm going to take a Man United win. Because if I'm wrong, I'll be happy. If I'm right, I'll be happy.
So
I
it's
can't lose in this
win-win
one.
for you.
Yeah.
But would you be
I'm
unhappy
happy.
with the draw though? Then, because they still drop points, but
Arguably, you could see any three of these
Yeah,
results.
this is one of those
agreed.
games you go either way. It's
Isn't it odd that arguably the hardest game of the weekend to predict is Man United versus Sunderland? And it's because you don't. It's not necessarily a thing for or against Sunderland. It's more the unknown of Man United because you know that they do. You have these like 15-minute windows where they do look all right and they look like the formation and the philosophy's working. But then they have the rest of the game where it doesn't. If they can sort of extend that working window to a 60-minute period, they might have enough to win. But it's respectfully Sunderland. It's to Sunderland, and they shouldn't have a problem with it. I think I would have gone for a draw if I had first pick on this one. I'm not sure neither team has enough to win. If I'm honest, I wouldn't be surprised if this was like a 0-0 or a 1-1.
Based on what Sunderland done this season, I think you can argue against that. They've looked
They've
good
looked
home
decent.
and away.
Yeah, they've not looked bad, but I don't
They're in
know.
the top four.
Yeah, I know, but so are Liverpool. Right. Speaking of Liverpool, what have we got? Darren, you're up first, mate, and this is a tough one again.
Yeah,
Chelsea
this
versus Liverpool. So, but in reality, it's 10 Chelsea players versus Liverpool, right? Because
Yes.
this will be what, the 4th game in a row that they get a man sent off. So,
Yeah.
This is a
10 men
game where I
Chelsea
just
versus Liverpool. What do you reckon, mate?
not want to go first. I'd have been happy with
Just take what's left.
Yes, but gonna be. I'm gonna go for a draw.
Oh wow,
Boo!
he's thrown his own
Calls
team under the
himself, and
bus.
remember,
Yeah.
first answer counts, so I'm not even changing it now.
But
The
we
Calls
did
D's
change
in
it.
the
himself a
box.
Liverpool fan. Outrageous.
He's more
No,
of a Man United
look,
fan based on his last comments.
why are one team, home or away, why are they not going to win it? What's holding either
It's,
team back?
it's just gonna be one of those games where Liverpool are gonna have to score after the 80th minute again to get something out of the game.
Oh, so you think Chelsea will take a lead?
Well, not even a lead. Just
Well, you said they're going to have to score after the 80th to get something from it.
Yeah, Liverpool.
oh,
That's what he meant.
Yeah, but if they've got a score to get a draw, that means they've already
Oh,
conceded.
it's a tough one
it's
because you're on the back of two
Allison saved us
teams.
a lot, and he's not playing. It's
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Mohamed Ashvili is a really good goalkeeper.
no one's seen him do much though
Well,
yet, so
I'm
I
going for a
reserve
Liverpool
judgment.
win, and I actually think it will be relatively comfortable. I think like a 3-1. I can see, Verts is the most creative player in the Premier League, as pointed to earlier. Joint, sorry. In all competitions, I should add that caveat in there. With Bruno Fernandes, the rest of the team, Isak's getting more minutes in his legs. Ekatike's back. I think it's not gone well for Liverpool this season from a performance perspective, but we've won all but the last two games. And so when you're 2 points clear top and you've got a 50% win rate out of two games with six remaining in Champions League, you're through to the next round of the Carabao Cup until Palace knock us out. It's not all doom and gloom. There will be a game where stuff starts to click. Man for man, I think Liverpool have a better defence than Chelsea. I think Liverpool are probably better man for man than Chelsea on paper all over the pitch. That doesn't mean anything on the pitch. It means everything on paper, nothing on grass. But I think this might be the game where after two losses, the boys might have to look at themselves in the mirror and say, you know what, we've got to pull our finger out here because we can't snatch a title this year. We're going to need
It's
to
a
start
weird one
performing.
because you can sort of base looking at last season when Slot took over Liverpool, he already took over a team that was set in place, and the coach, obviously with Klopp and everything else, was kind of just, I don't know, losing that emphasis to go again, which can drag your team down, I suppose. Now, this season he's brought players in that he's had to bring in because of the players that have left, and
Yeah,
obviously with Jota, rest in peace, and everything else that's happened with the team that's obviously affected them. This is more his squad now, his ideas, and
yep.
it's not started well,
It hasn't.
shall we
It
say?
hasn't. But it's the problem with we got three transfers in early, but then the others came in quite late, and
I mean, Salah's not looked himself by a long
he
shot.
he's not. He's got to rebuild his relationships.
Arguably,
I want him more inside.
he's missing Trent a lot,
Of
I
course,
think.
I think Liverpool are missing Trent. I think they're missing his creativity. Everybody in the
Those
team
balls from
got
the back
used
were
to his type
unbelievable.
of passes, which we're not getting yet. We've got a different type of creativity, and so everyone's
Yeah.
now got to adjust to the different creativity. And even Luis Diaz, whilst I wasn't sad to see him go, his directness and his type of dribbling is missing. You look at Gakpo, he gets the ball. What's the first thing he's going to do? He's going to cut inside on his right
He's
foot.
gonna shoot.
He's
He's gonna
never going
volley.
to go down the line. He always cuts in. And so we've lost that unpredictability of Diaz as well as that creative pass from Trent. We've just got different options now. So we're still adapting. Let's see what happens. You cannot judge a single player that was purchased for any club this season until at least January, because even
January.
if,
Oh, I'm saying
but even if
10,
right,
10
if
to 15
Ekatike had
games.
scored a hat trick in every game he'd played, you still couldn't say, oh, he's the greatest player of all time. He's the greatest signing of all time, because he might
You
not
can't say
score for
that.
the next 30. So you've got to you have to hold your judgment until an extended period of time's gone for you to have a fair review. You can say to this
I agree.
point it's been good or bad or underwhelming or whatever, but it has to come with a caveat that it's at the minute.
I think everyone's wanted to see more, haven't they? So not to elaborate too much on it anymore, but I think
of
for the money
everyone
you've
though.
spent,
I think
for the
everybody's want to see
players you've
more,
got in, I think you just need a bit more, just something, just to see, just to bite down on, just to get your teeth into.
and it will come when Leverkusen are
You
tweeting
hope
out
so.
a montage of Wirtz saying that he had a quiet first 6 months with them too. I think if you're getting that kind of support from your former club, it says a lot about you as a player and a character,
Don't
as a
think he'll
man.
want a quiet 6 months here. The media will
No,
fucking kill him.
mate, they're already having a go at him after bloody 1 month. Mental.
Right,
Anyway,
Chelsea are going to win this
Chelsea,
game.
Chris. Yep.
Chelsea are going to win this game because they need to bounce back after their recently poor form. It's hilarious the fact that Enzo is under pressure already, apparent supposedly,
I'm
but
not sure it is hilarious.
the Chelsea circus goes on.
I think it's kind of warranted.
In
I,
what sense?
I don't think he's good enough.
He's won
Well, I,
two
I know,
trophies
but
this
it's
season.
one of them included beating that Noah team and like Shamrock Rovers. So you have
Okay,
to.
so they won
They
a
won it,
trophy
by the
that they
way. They
should have
won the
won.
European Conference,
Which you could
but
argue about the Carabao Cup. That's a cup you should win, but you don't win. So
we played teams which would win the like. I think, and this is an outrageous statement, almost every team in the Premier League should win the conference, or in a one-off game with the other teams that are in the conference.
yeah, I
The Premier
understand that.
League
I
should win,
understand that, but they
but
still
you've got
won
to
it.
be in it. You've got to be in it to win it. They were in it. They did what they were meant to do. I don't think winning it shows he's a great master of management, but he did his job. I think it's a bit like when he was at Leicester. I think he flatters to deceive. I don't rate him that highly. You know, you look at what he did at Leicester, you go, wow, an amazing 6, 7 months until February or March, and then everyone got bored of him passing the ball around at the back for 89 minutes and got really easy to play against, and suddenly couldn't score because teams went, okay, well, you can pass the ball between your centre backs, we'll just wait. And you could kind of see that starting to happen at Chelsea last year. It was an incredible game to win the Club World Cup, or whatever they're calling it, against PSG. I'm not sure
Yeah,
PSG were fully in there, but again, that doesn't matter. They were in the competition and they won it. Fair play. You have to give the players their credit there. But I think Chelsea are too dependent on Palmer. Palmer plays well. Chelsea play well. Palmer doesn't play well. It's almost that Gerrard effect, isn't it?
yeah.
Over the
The
years
Palmer thing is
of
huge. I'm
of
not sure if he's
Liverpool.
back this weekend either,
I
but
don't think he
it's
is. And the bit that else, like, it's a bit like the Arsenal and Arteta stuff. You look at games and you go, why are you making such poor decisions? Look at what happened against Man United. They go down to 10 men, fine, you've got to make changes. You don't take every single creative spark off. Take
it's a half
take
on
one
about
off, but not all
yeah,
of them. Like, you
yeah.
need something to go and win a game, especially then when it goes to 10-10. What's your winning condition now? What, you've got to hope you get a corner and a defender heads it in. Like, that can't be your win condition. Again, like as we spoke before, it's Man United. Chelsea are better than Man United. 10-man Chelsea should be able to beat Man United. So I just think he's just a bit weird. And I haven't seen all the red cards, but that's partly his responsibility too, to get the best out of the team. And I'm not convinced. And who's making the signings? If he's making the signings,
I
it's
don't think he's
terrible.
making the signings.
Obviously, Clear Lake have got they've got to be under 23 because we're going to sell them on later thing. Fine. But they need a new goalkeeper because theirs is awful. They need new defenders because theirs are awful. They don't need 17 wingers. And they keep buying wingers because that's what
They're a selling club,
turns a
mate.
bigger
That's what they
profit.
do.
I
Yeah.
know. So we'll see. We'll see. I don't want to take anything away from what he's done. I just don't think he's a great manager. Eric Ten Hag won a trophy at his 2 full seasons at Man United. That doesn't mean he's a good manager. Anyway. Villa versus Burnley. Darren went first for this one. This is me. Oh, this is tough. Villa have finally turned the corner, I think. And I think Burnley's success, they didn't. They obviously did well against Liverpool. Unlucky to lose it at the end. I'm going for a Villa win. I think Villa have turned a corner. Villa started the season poorly, but I think I think they'll be fine against Villa. Against Burnley, sorry. Christopher?
Draw.
Do you
I
say
think
draw,
Burnley.
mate? Sorry.
Yeah. Burnley haven't really set the league alight so far. Villa got their first win, so I probably would have gone for a Villa win, but they might still be a bit wobbly in the back, so I'll go for the draw.
Fair. And Daz, you get maybe the unlucky one here. You get a Burnley win, mate.
Yes.
So
Not gonna happen. But
up the
cheeky thing they
Scott
used this
Parker,
weekend.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, based on Villa's form, mate,
They've got a chance, I suppose, but
I just struggle with them going forward.
I don't
they
see them
beat a
getting
slightly
anything.
indifferent Fulham side last on Sunday, so
Yeah, we'll see. Right, Everton Palace. We're back to you, Chris. Tough one
Ooh.
this to pick as well.
Everton
Everton versus
Palace.
Palace.
This
Palace
is
off
a
the back of a
toughie.
European game, so they've obviously
Yeah,
played today. They have
I still
less
think.
rest.
Yeah. Ah, God.
It's tough this one, isn't it?
Yeah, because ideally, if Palace didn't have the midweek game, I would arguably go for them because they have looked imperious this season. Everton
Also,
last week are still struggling to score goals.
does
Still,
the fact that it's at Everton play to Palace's win conditions in that what Palace are brilliant at is defending and then getting a counter. If
Big
Everton
Mark
are at
Gahey
home, well, yeah, Everton being at home,
showing the
they've
Scousers
got to
why you
have
should
the
sign
ball,
them
haven't
even
they?
more.
Everton will
I'm
have
going
the
to still
ball.
take a Palace win. I think they'll be riding a wave from Europe and how they've started. So
And did you say
let's
they've
go
won
for a
today
Palace win.
already?
Yes, yeah, they did.
Nice. Darren, what are you going for, mate?
I will take a draw, please.
Ooh, draw
think Everton-
merchant.
Yeah.
I'm only joking, mate.
Sit
You've
on the
got 3
fence.
draws and 3 away wins. It's not really a merchant. Look at us spreading the love this week.
I think Everton are without KDH this week, aren't they?
Of
Yep.
course, because he's got. How's he accrued 5 yellows in 6 games?
Fine.
By the way,
The last two have been
Oh, mate,
ridiculous.
it doesn't
some of
matter
them have
though.
been
It doesn't matter.
horrendous.
When you know as soon as you know he's got 4, I get what you're saying. There could be bad decisions. And I saw him tweet out that they were poor decisions.
Mate,
But when
they were
you're on
more than
4,
bad decisions.
The one
They
at the
were
weekend
horrific.
that got him his 5th should never have been a yellow card. It wasn't even a free
No.
kick.
fair.
So he was very unfortunate there. But
It was.
But it's a
Yeah.
good shout that they don't have him because
they don't
he's been
have him,
very
so I
good.
don't-
Still
don't
got
see him
Grealish
winning,
though.
but-
Still got Jackie
Yeah.
Grealish.
I think they can get a point out of this.
See, I'm not unhappy to go with Everton because whilst I love everything about Palace, love the manager, love their players, love what they do, except their chairman. I think he's a bit of a knob. But anyway, the Everton being at home, Grealish is going to be there, and Dye's going to be there. They just seem to be riding a bit of a wave at the minute. Both teams do.
Do.
And
But
Palace,
Everton
I
haven't
think
got
it's the
anyone to
Palace
score.
hangover. Yeah, but it's the European hangover. Grealish is going to create a chance, and Jai is going to create a chance, probably for each other. They don't. I know they've got Better in the middle, who had a really big purple patch, didn't he, when David Moyes came in last year,
Not anymore.
last season?
Yeah.
No, I know, but I trust their wingers. I trust their midfielders. And I just think the European hangover, ultimately, runs that Palace are on come to an end. They're, what is it, 18 unbeaten, and that's an amazing achievement they've got. That will come to an end. Is it this weekend? Maybe. We'll see.
See, my friend.
Darren, Newcastle versus Nottingham Forest.
That is a Newcastle win all day long.
Oh, you seem quite
Big
confident
edge.
in that.
Confidence is here.
Newcastle have got more rest. Obviously, Forest playing now as we do
Now, yeah.
these.
They played last week, midweek.
Who's that? Sorry.
Forest. They played midweek last week.
Forest played.
I think they struggled. Did they? I can't remember.
They played Saturday night. They lost to. Oh, who did they lose to? My mind's gone blank.
We spoke about this. Jamie, scroll up.
Who are you looking for? Forest,
Yeah, they lost
Sunderland.
to Sunderland.
Sunderland, that was it. Yeah, they had umpteen chances to beat them.
Yeah. So
Forest
yeah, I
are
think
currently
Newcastle.
losing 2-1, by the way. In 27 minutes, it's 2-1. What a game. 18,
Newcastle
22, and 24.
a
That
little
was
bit
a
too much.
wild 6 minutes. There. Um, I'm gonna go draw. I would have gone Newcastle. I want to say Forest. I don't particularly have anything for Forest. I'm not a big fan of the owner, but I'm a big fan of Ange. I like if he stay. There's two sides to Ange. It's a little bit like Mourinho. Early, fresh, Aussie spirited Ange is an amazing bloke. Depressed 2 years at Spurs Ange is a bit toxic. I'm not sure which Ange we've got at the minute. So hopefully we've got the happy Ange, which is fun and playful. I'm gonna go for a draw because I'm not sure he's here yet. And again, it's that European hangover. Forest are going to have less rest than Newcastle. They've got less resources, less rotation, and ultimately respect Forest, but less quality than Newcastle. Christopher, you get Forest, mate.
Fun, that makes me really happy. I
Are
really hope
you
Forest
happy to
win.
give a point up here, mate?
I think I hope Alanga goes back there and tears them a new one.
The thing, he doesn't start in the Premier League. Apparently, he only starts in Europe.
He
So
played well as
frustrating for
well.
my
He played
FPL
really
team.
well. He played so well
So I
yesterday,
keep
which he
thinking,
might
do I
lead into it.
take him out? But then he'll start. So we'll see. Right, who was that? That was Darren first. So me first. Wolves versus Brighton. Oh, I really want to go to Wolves because I really want Wolves to like turn the corner, but they just won't. Do I go for a draw? I'm gonna go draw. I'm gonna go draw
Sitting on the
because
fence.
it's not that. It's I can't really see Brighton losing and I can't really see Wolves winning, but I really want Wolves to get something from it. So this is more heart than head. Everything in my
What you
body is
just said,
saying Brighton.
that's hilarious.
What Brighton won't win, but Wolves won't. Oh, Brighton won't win, and neither will Wolves.
No, you said you can't see Brighton losing, but you can't see Wolves winning, which
Exactly.
basically means you want Brighton to win
No, that's why
or
it's a
expecting
draw.
Brighton to win.
That's why I'm going draw. It's my head. It's my head. Sorry, it's my heart. This will. I should go Brighton win here. I think Brighton are going to win, but I just want to throw out like an olive branch to Wolves, and Wolves getting a draw is not a bad result. So that's mine. Chris, what are you going for?
They've
Sorry,
looked really good,
hang on, mate.
Brighton.
You cut out. Oh, Brighton.
They've looked really good again this season. Good victory against a 10-man Chelsea last week. And from what you said, I can't see them losing.
Fair, totally fair. Daz, you get Wolves, mate,
Gonna get their first win of the season this weekend
in the league.
in the league. Yep.
Did they
It's coming.
win? They win mid-season midweek last week, didn't they?
They
They won the
you
cup.
could argue they've
Everton
basically
2-0.
done the same as what they did last season.
They
So
started poorly. Yeah, but they started poorly last season, then sacked the manager to then do well. This guy, they've
yes,
started poorly and gave him a new contract.
Yeah, I'm confident.
Nice. Right, last game. Chris, you're up first. Brentford versus Man City.
I have.
Can they do the Manchester back-to-back?
Can they do the double? Um, Haaland looks imperious at the minute, so we're going to go for a Man City win. I think he's playing angry at the minute. Haaland
Or
is,
did you
and
hear his
his post-match interview yesterday.
if you haven't watched it, he wasn't best pleased. There was
No,
some no words were said.
yes, he's I think he's almost channeling that Pep now. He got a lot of stick last season for not playing well, even though he still scored an absolute shed load of goals. So yeah, I can see Man City winning this one.
I
And
feel like
Haaland running
Haaland's
riot.
taking on a little bit more this time. Like where I feel like last year and the year before, he sort of he didn't walk through games, but he accepted that De Bruyne was going to win the game for him or put it on a plate for him. He was happy
He's
to sort of
almost
be
doing
in the
that Harry
shadows.
Kane-esque now.
Yeah, just be in the shadows, wait for everybody to do the work for him. Now he's the one grabbing these games and saying, we're going to win this game. I'm going to win this game. It's what you love to see if you're a Man City fan. You don't love to see it if you're not. Darren, do you want a Brentford win? The answer to that is yes, obviously. Or you want to go for a draw?
I'll have a Man City win, please.
I'm afraid that one has been taken, my friend.
New rule this week: you get to steal a result from someone else.
You get to switch with someone.
I don't think there's sunshine.
Look, we've already
I'll go
started
for
6 weeks late, mate. We can't also then add a rule in 3 weeks later.
I'll go for a draw. The next best option. See Man City winning this comfortably, to be fair. So
I can as well for the most part. Obviously, I'm going to go for the Brentford win. I don't think it's out of the. I can see a Brentford win more possible than something like a West Ham win versus Arsenal. With what Brentford did last, I know it was only Man United. I get that, fine, but if they can defend well, and again, if you look at the pass that Henderson made, what is it, 62-yard pass for the assist? If that's your get out, as long as you've got someone on the halfway line ready to turn a defender, Brentford's forwards are going to be quicker than Man City's defenders. Man City's biggest weakness is that counter attack. It's that transition, isn't it? That turn. So if Brentford can win the ball and hold strong when they're defending, I can see them getting something. Whether it's a win or not, let's not get carried away. But there you go. They are our week 7 predictions.
Which one
Good
do you
luck.
think you're going to get, Jay?
Which one do I think am I going to get? I think I'm going to get the
That'll be your only
Burn
one.
Villa. Villa is that's my what's the betting tip for horse racing? When there's like that's your sure bet. That's the definite one. Whatever that
The
term
nap, I'm
is.
thinking it.
Yeah.
The
My
nap.
nap
Yeah.
is a Villa. Don't bet it's bad for you. Or gambling's bad for you, I should say.
AJT.
But
Gamble responsibly.
hashtag ad Sky Bet hit me up. Yeah, Villa is my nap, I think, and I might start climbing back up this table. I've got my points in total are less than week 1 for Chris and week 2 for Chris, so that's quite fun. I might be losing at the minute.
Let's go, boys.
Take it easy.
Long way to go.
Peace.
Bye-bye.